Okay, and the last letter in core is E. It's an E for energy. Be mindful and protective of your energy. Don't accept that you're exhausted. One of my good friends and a great speaker is Greg Risberg, and he does this fabulous bit when he speaks, and he says, "How are you?" And the audience says, "Fine." And then he goes on to explain that fine, the letters in fine stand for frustrated, irritable, neurotic, and exhausted. So if you're fine, I'm sorry. I would like you to get together with your group one last time and ask them how they are. But this time, don't accept fine. Give each other a letter grade. Are you about a B+ today? Are you a C? Okay, find out what your partner's letters grades are. How are you today? Okay, come back together. How many people found that the women in your group were A's or B's? Yeah. And if you were a C or D, now we know how to help. It's good to have a measure that's more concrete. So now I really know about the people that I'm interacting with. The other part about that is that it's good for me to say it out loud. This lovely lady is an A+. Yay. So when you're mindful of your energy, if you give yourself a moment at the beginning of the day to say, how do I feel today? Our energy changes. We don't always have A days. Sometimes we have D days. It's nothing to be worried about. It's just to accept it and give yourself a breather. There are some points about maintaining your energy. And one is where we talked about owning your day, own your whole calendar. Everything on your calendar is something that you said yes to. And for everything you say yes to, that means you said no to something else. So make sure that the things on your calendar are things that you want there. The second thing is to really be kind to yourself. Every now and then, I need a day to stay in my pajamas, watch TV, and take a nap. Not often, but every once in a while. And I feel better after that day. The third thing is to notice the energy that you get from the people in your life. We all have people who are people that build us up, and then there are people who are drains. I don't schedule drains at 8 o'clock in the morning. I schedule the people that I know are just more taxing on my personality. I schedule them for 4. So if you ever make an appointment with me and I put you in at 4, don't take it personally. But know that. And today, you are going to be with 100 women who have all devoted one whole day of their life to learning and to building themselves up. Those are women that you want to be close to. So this is an amazing day to energize. And the last place for energy is to, don't forget, there is a source of energy that's bigger than you. And we have so many different faiths represented here today, but God is there to build you up when other people can't. And don't forget that. So now we've spelled the whole word: core, clarity, openness, resiliency, and energy. On your flag, you have one more thing. I'd like you to write, what's a block to your energy? What keeps you from being 100% energized? Is it a habit? Is it a person? Just write one thing. What might be keeping you from being 100%?